5 centuries ago in Europe when an Italian mathematician named Del Ferro tried to propose an equation to obtain a roots from a cubic equation. Now we all know that the quadratic formula, which already exists at that time, is equal to this one. This equation can obtain the roots from the general quadratic equation like this. Del Ferro tried to propose the same equation, but to obtain the roots from the cubic general equation, which is this one. However, the general equation is too complex for Del Ferro to solve it. That's why he proposed a case where B is equal to 0 and D is a negative number.
Okay.
Now this is the case that Del Ferro tried to solve, but to obtain the root equation, Del Ferro rewrite the equation as this equation, where A is equal to 1 and D is moved to the other side, and the value of C and D must be greater than 0. Now the method of obtaining the root equation is by moving all the other variables to the other side, while the other side only containing the x term. For the example, we do the linear equation. We move B to the other side and then we move A. As you can see, on the left side they are only containing x term, while the other side contain the other variable. As for the quadratic equation, the method is the same, by moving all the variable to other side and the other side only containing the x term. The mathematician have already proven this, which resulting the equation will be like this. And this is the root equation for the quadratic. As for the cubic equation, Del Ferro only solved for the case where x the power of 3 plus cx equal to d, where C and D must be greater than 0. Del Ferro used the same method by moving all the x term to the other side while the other variable to other side, and finally the result will become like this. This is the root equation of the cubic equation that Del Ferro have proposed.
Back then in 16th century, the mathematician earned money by challenging the other mathematician in a math duel. Because of that, it has always become a secret when he or she create a new formula so that they can use it in a duel. For example, Del Ferro keep his cubic formula to keep his cubic formula to be a secret so that he can use it in a math duel until he is on his deathbed. He told his student named as Antonio Pierre. Because of that, Antonio Pierre feel he is invisible to the math duel. So he challenged the other mathematician like Fontana Tartaglia. Fontana Tartaglia got scared, so he is faking that he's already solved the equation. So he studied hard on the equation and finally he figured out the equation in the last minute. So he successfully defeat Antonio Pierre. Now Fontana Tartaglia keep that cubic equation to become his secret until he met Cardan. Cardan is the only person who successfully convinced Fontana Tartaglia to reveal him the equation. That is only after Cardan promised that he will never tell anybody about the equation. But Cardan is different. he realized that that equation, the founder of the equation is Del Ferro. So he officially published the equation in his book, which is Ars Magna. Cardan even tried to improve the equation by including X quantum in it. The explanation will be presented by Dahlia, the next presenter.
Okay, in this part, I will show about the problems in the Cardan's formula. Okay, let's see for the example below. X cubed is equal to Cx plus D, and the value of C is 15 and D is 4. Now we substitute the value of C and D in this Cardan's formula. Then we simplify until we get this value, and we simplify again until we get this final value. And now the problem is when the value of negative is in this set. Okay, now to clarify the exact problem, let's look at an example. The square root of 9 is the product of 3 and 3. It is also the product of negative 3 and negative 3. What about the square root of negative 9? It is neither negative 3 nor positive 3. So this is where we will start.